It was 11 years and 3 days ago that I found myself in the hospital. But I wasn't lying on the bed, it was my wife instead. We were about to have our first child. And the thoughts in my head were swirling around like a roller coaster ride. Fear, joy, excitement, and more, because I had no clue what was in store. We waited anxiously for the birth, but my baby was sunny side up, which means she was facing the wrong way, and it was not okay. The nurse called the doctor called more, and it began to rock me to my core. But finally, she came into the world, her eyes wide open, my beautiful baby girl. She looked at me and I looked at her, and I couldn't believe this miracle of birth. Is there anything of greater worth? This is amazing. That God would do the same. He would leave his heavenly throne to take my shame. He came as a child, and he came this way with the same type of feelings that I felt that day. Imagine with every single push, Mary preparing to see the God of the burning bush, to look into the eyes of a child, a God that is love, to bring hope to the world, gentle as a dove. When we look into the eyes of a child, may we see so much more, that God birthed in us the hope to restore. This is a hope that heals, forgiveness, and grace. God had this plan from the start to restore even the heart. He would suffer, and he would die, and he would take the grave, but no, it would not stay this way. He was born to rise, not just to die, to slay the dragon. Death is dead. He brings life instead. Born to restore that which is wrong, born to redeem, to be your dream. He saves, and that's why I call on his name. Jesus, you're the fire that burns in my heart. Jesus, you're the flood that washes away my sin. Jesus, won't you teach me the meaning of your name so that I won't remain the same? Emmanuel, God with us. I can rest knowing that the reason of your birth was that, God, I would put you first. God with us means no other way. We don't need to deny it. The science can't explain it. Schools can't teach it. Yet I know I long for it. This is God's plan. Today I know I'm his child, even though I was born wild. By my faith in him, he's the one that died for all of my sins. Tonight, we remember his birth, that he was willing to come into the world to give you worth. The one that is worthy, the one that is God, Emmanuel. You can trust in God with us. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel, God with us.